Hey guys, it's Anne with the Feisty Butterfly Tarot, and today I'm doing readings for Taurus for the week of June 1st through the 10th. It's a weekly-ish kind of read, and we're going to look into some oracle cards that will show the energy surrounding your week. Then we're going to do some tarot cards, and then we might see some personalities coming out of who you might encounter this week. All right, let's get to it. The energy for the week of June 1st through 10th for their weekly read, whenever they find this, for Taurus. Okay, that was the Fairies deck. This is the Quantum Energy, Quantum Oracle deck. And then Magical Times, and we all could have a little bit more magic, I think. That'd be just fine. Okay, so the energies surrounding you. Fairies are telling you, believe in magic. Open your eyes and see the magic that's all around in nature. The Fairy of the Northern Lights says that you're part of that nature too, and magical too. Beautiful, beautiful. Next energy card says, stop hesitating. Movement creates the magic. Nothing can hold you back. Action. This one says the sacred temple of spirit. This one's all about getting to that destination, that peaceful place where you know you can have rest, you can have enjoyment, and everything that is learned along the way to get there. Spirit of the sacred temple. So yeah, peace, energy. All right, energy of spirit. All right, and we are going to the 8 coins deck after all this foo-foo frilliness. We're going to put a little contrast in here, and we're going to go to the 8 coins tarot, and we'll draw 5 cards for Taurus. This deck is so slippery. We're going to do some cuts for a while. So we're going to go 1 from the top, 1 from the bottom, 1 from the middle somewhere, sure, and 1 for the left and 1 for the right. There we go. All right. Okay. Representing you and your situation right now is the 6 of Cups. So Taurus, this is a time that your situation feels fairly nostalgic. You're thinking of the past, energies that were sweet from childhood, happy memories, things that you celebrate, friends from that time, people from that era. That's excellent. 6 of Cups, just a happy, sweet energy for your situation right now. Below you is something that's been driving you, or something that you need to get a handle on to drive for yourself. It says the Queen of Swords. Let me show you that. Queen of Swords is all about clear thinking, clear-mindedness. What's been driving you isn't your emotions necessarily, even though that's part of your situation. This is what you need to be able to use to move forward. So use strategic knowledge, be cultivating that knowledge within yourself, and look to those who might have that to help you along the way. But this is what's the foundation of the week to come. What's benefiting you? Oi, 5 of Swords. This is a toughie. Oh, 6 of Swords, still a toughie. This isn't the usual imagery, but I'm looking closer now. All right, 6 of Swords. The 6 of Swords, you can see the boat out in the distance. Usually you see the boat with 2 people on it, and then you have the 6 swords. You have the ferryman and maybe another person, or maybe the ferryman who's steering the boat, and like a mom and a child, something like that. The 6 of Swords is a time for travel, a time for going forward, to going to smoother waters, leaving rough times behind. This is beautifully illustrated. So what's benefiting you? Time to move forward, whatever it is, to think, use that intellect, logic, thinking, and use that to help you move forward. You know this is the time of action. You've been told that right here. So whether the travel is actually literally taking a trip, or whether the travel is more like, this is a destination, this is a journey that I need to be doing, these are things I need to be working on, a knowledge. That's what that's representing for you. Crowning you, what you've been thinking about, oh, is the Four of Cups. Okay, look at this, a little bit of sadness there. Into each life some rain must fall. Yeah, emotional sadness. You've been thinking about something, perhaps someone from the past. Maybe those sweet times were also bittersweet. This is a time where you have the Four Cups there, but you're really only paying attention to 3 of them. So something is not being noticed. You've been thinking about something and thinking sad and maybe discouraged about something. But all's not lost for sure. There's a rose being offered. There's a cup being offered. There is something else waiting for you. Move towards that. Next out is the Hermit. The outcome is the Hermit. The Hermit, if it's in reverse, is too much time spent alone, too much solitude, too much isolation, which probably everyone's feeling. But where this is coming in your outcome, it might be the very thing that you need to just take a few moments to look towards the lessons that you can gain during this time frame. The Hermit goes all by himself and he follows the light, or holds the light for others, and he's on the spiritual quest to find whatever it is. And at this point, it might be look more towards the spiritual side. Look for that enlightenment. If you're journeying alone and you've been too long and you feel stagnant, you know it's time to look for more spiritual light. If you've been crowded and haven't had any time alone, you know it's time to take that time for yourself to clear your mind, clear your head, so you can get moving. All right. So some of the people you might encounter this week, Taurus, you are going to be seeing this for the majors from the chrysalis, and this as personality traits or people that you might actually encounter. So we're going to see what we got from here. Whoa. We just want one for now. So let's see what we got here. These are not playing nice. These are, I'm feeling clumsy. All right. No, that one seems right. And then this. Okay. Take the top of that. Okay. Pilgrim of Scrolls. Scrolls also to do with swords. Pilgrim. If somebody's on a pilgrimage, they're traveling. They're seeking information. They're learning. Pilgrim of Scrolls. Okay. This one, all I can tell you is that this is like the page where you're going out adventuring, looking for knowledge, looking for new things. You might have the Sword of Truth with you in other decks, and you might be on your way, but you definitely have some things that you need to be learning along the way, something that you need to notice. And when people are on a pilgrimage, they're sometimes alone, they're sometimes with a group, they're sometimes going to a destination. Sometimes it's just about going to the new spiritual zone, like when people go to Mecca, whatever that might be for you, wherever it is that you find that you need to journey to, or that goal that you need to get to that has a spiritual kind of hint behind it, but also has you thinking, that's where you should be paying attention to. So look for somebody that is the pilgrim, or that part of your own self that is that. Mat, justice, balancing scales, justice, evening things out, karmic lessons. Whatever this might be that's disrupted you, allow for karma to do her job. Allow for justice to be there, and know that that does happen in your favor. It's better to let karma settle those things than to try and settle it yourself, for sure. This says, open your eyes, believe in magic. You're on the pilgrimage. Justice. Justice, the only way that you can get this peaceful on some situations is to just allow it to play itself out. So if you want peaceful situations around you, allow for the justice that is needing to happen to be happening. It doesn't mean do nothing. There's a lot of protesting going on right now, so it doesn't mean do nothing, but understand that destruction of everything does not move you forward. If you want to move forward, you need to look for spiritual lessons. You need to be logical and strategic in how things are handling and how things are going to play out for you. The sacred temple is about the time where you can get that spiritual enlightenment, a sense of peace, a higher being. Let's look for a little bit more on the people and personalities you might encounter. Let's shuffle these, actually. Give this a shuffle. It has the Hierophant that came out, but these are so little, they need to get a shuffle. If we see the Hierophant again, I'll take special notice, but just take that traditional knowledge, the spiritual journey that I just told you about. Take that to heart. Note that one. Death. I let go and embrace new beginnings. Okay. So somebody's going to help you complete some sort of cycle. Somebody might help you be moving forward. I mean, this is a gorgeous rendition of this card. So if something new is to be starting, I let go and embrace new beginnings. You let the justice happen. Whatever it is, and whatever it is going to end like, and however that has to be, that's just fine. That's okay. Oh, don't dig the top. These probably need a shuffle. Sure. Page of Swords. I take care of the detail and stay in control. Page of Swords. Page of Swords. Pilgrim on the journey. Same, 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 same. Same. Be prepared. Learn what you need to learn. It's time for action, but it says, I stay in control. I take care of detail and stay in control. So you're going to encounter somebody that reminds you to do that as well. Okay. Let's get a little more clarification for this outcome type of energy. If peace is what you're looking for, if something is ending or you're allowing for that to end, allowing yourself to move forward in control, believing, taking action to move forward. Oops, sorry, dude. Okay. Let's just choose one more from here. The Star. Awesome. Okay. The Star card. This is the Tattoo Tarot 8 Coins deck. The Star is all about hope. I love, love, love it. The Star is about hope. It's a good luck, good omen, wishes fulfilled. It doesn't get better than to have the Star on your side, to have this as the outcome. That is fantastic. Be patient during this time. It's going to be okay. Be patient during this time. It'll come for you. It'll come. Yeah. Okay, I would just leave you with that. I hope that works for you, Taurus. I hope it's a good time for you this upcoming time frame between the 1st and the 10th of June 2020. Take care, be safe, be well. Bye.